obviously it all depends on temperatures outside and all sorts of how much it's going to be using. If you had the heating and everything running on gas, then a couple of days perhaps and you may have exhausted it. But in the summer, with just water heating and fridge, it may last a week. I don't know. There's so many variables that can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't do exotic cooking.
No.
We're used to 2 hobs.
Yeah, that's the same as your camping. Yeah.
But it sounds like it'd be worth. We've got an old butane thing at home, so it's worth trading it in for a second one of those.
Yeah, I was going to say if you've got a cala, a butane cala, you can come down here and we'll swap the butane for the propane for you. Some places won't do it.
Spare.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you need a spare.
Got a spare.
If you're off grid, you best have a spare with you.
Yeah.
Again, there's a lot of places around that obviously sell it, but obviously if you're on a site that's not really a camping site as such, you might not sell gas.
I think you can get a spare on this off-piste site, but the thing is, it's a 15-minute walk from where your tent is, or your van is, to the, and that's not funny with the cylinder that size.
No, they're heavy.
No.
They are heavy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Unless you use your car.
Yeah, then
Or get them to
All the cars off site though.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so again, that's mentioned in the book as well. Just as a reminder.
Exactly. Again, there'll be a separate. There should be a separate pamphlet in the envelope for the fridge as well, just to guide you through it.
Yep.
Okay. Tap.
Obviously, like I said to you about the pump, I'll just very briefly on this one. All you do, you go up to your panel, you press your water pump button. You can see that's lit. You can press that a second time. If there's nothing on the screen, press that a second time. That will light it up.
That's not every time you use it.
No.
Once you're on, you're on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then,
Okay.
and you can hear the pump's just fired up now. Obviously, if you want the hot water, just turn it around, and obviously it will be coming off there. Obviously, that needs to be in the hot water setting for that to happen. Otherwise, you'll just be pumping air. Right. So then all you do, you walk back up to that. You press it again. That's gone off.
Okay.
Green light. It's up to you again. Like I say, it's not going to run the whole time, but I'd probably turn it off in between uses anyway, just because it's easier.
Yep.
Again, that's the same for whichever tap you use. If you are going to use the shower, I'd probably recommend not, because it will drain your aqua roll in minutes.
It'll drain
the aqua roll in minutes.
Okay.
Obviously,
You're not going to have a long shower, put it that way.
Obviously, it's only a 40 litre barrel.
Okay.
That's pumping out to about 11, 12 litres a minute, maybe more.
So the shower's not worth having it.
The shower is.
I wouldn't say that. You haven't got a huge amount. If you've got site facilities, use that.
Yeah.
If you haven't, this is what you are going to use. You can't have a shower you can't just stand in there for half an hour. Put it that way. You have a short shower, so you can switch tap on off.
If you've got mains water coming onto the van, then yeah.
You can have not on the summer, but on the sites you can have.
Yeah, you can have a direct feed in. Yeah.
Exactly. So if you've got the direct feed in, then yeah, you can try and have a proper shower in it, because you've got that constant feed. The next thing we'll move on to is just underneath this front bench here. There we go. It's just under this one. This is obviously one of the more important sections of the caravan. Is your fuse board.
Ah.
So obviously you've got all your different fuses in here. Obviously, if one goes, then it does. But like I say, this controls everything for you. Okay. So the important two here is the green light and the orange light. The green light is your charger, which is obviously here, and that's feeding the leisure battery off mains. If you've got mains plugged in, that's off. Pretty much all the 12 volt system will go. So if I was to disconnect mains now, basically all that would go, because it hasn't got the feed coming in there. Okay. You plug that in there.
So you leave that on all the time, really?
Yeah, basically.
Well, when you've got electric connected, yeah.
Yeah, when you've got electric connected. But
obviously, again, it's not going to be there if you haven't got electric plugged in anyway.
No. Then your heating and your hot water, that needs to be in at all. That needs to be in at all times, because without that in there, then you're not going to get your hot water come through. You're not going to get your heating coming through. I know, obviously, in the summer you'd hope not to use the heating, but you still need that in there. Otherwise, the hot water is non-existent at all.
Well, you got gas.
Well,
yeah, that's just electric.
You got the gas in there. That's for your electric. Your electric push.
Are we safe to store stuff on top of that blue box?
The blue box there. That's just the sort of the router for the mover.
Right. Okay.
So that's what's feeding the mover. I wouldn't put anything heavy on it because obviously it's got all the electrics in there, and I wouldn't try and block it up too much because it is an electrical item, and electrical items can heat up a bit.
Warm. So probably no then.
No, I mean.
Any pillows during the day?
No.
Well, it should. It's actually 12 volt.
Yeah.
So that's
it's not running off mains.
Yeah. When the mover's being used, obviously it can warm up, and sometimes it can overheat. Yeah. But general day to day, obviously your mover's not operating, so you could put cushions on it.
It's going to be cooler for you.
Yeah.
Then the other ones here on the left hand side, as you can see, you have got your water pump.
Right.
So that's all there. That's obviously that's what you could hear going when we had a pump. Just have to compress the finish. You don't have a compressor when you're on site, don't worry.
Hopefully not.
So obviously that will just obviously run off through the 12 volt system anyway, at all times. And then the other important thing is this little yellow switch here. That's your drain down valve. So obviously in the position it's in the moment, the water's just flowing through nicely. You lift that up, it opens the drain, the water all drains out, obviously open your taps at the same time, and that will just drain the system for you. The last thing you want, especially at winter, is to have any water left in the system. But again, when you get to site, do check that you haven't opened that at any point or left it open. Because the next thing you'll hear, you've got the pump running, you open the tap, and you just hear water running underneath you. And that will just be because it's draining out.
You will have muddy,
then you will have muddy
field. Yeah, extra muddy field on the ground, not in the can, in the can,
so
on the ground.
In its usual position.
That's in its correct position.
Okay, to drain it, what do we lift it up or
you just lift it up?
Just the tips up.
Okay, fine.
It's like a lever.
And you can hear it, and you can hear straight away the pressure just wants to go. Yeah. And then the last thing, you won't really have to touch this, but that's basically what it is this black box is just the combi boiler. Again, like I say, you shouldn't have to touch that, but that's where it is.
Okay.
And you can feel that, obviously you can hear it running, you feel it is warm. Whoever sits in this corner, you're pretty stable, nice and warm.
That's your bed, so you're alright.
Can I ask a silly question about fuses? Do we need to have spares?
It's entirely up to you.
Okay. It's probably worth to have some spares.
Yeah. So it's worth having a
hopefully you shouldn't need to change them.
It's a backup plan.
They're very easy to get hold of.
Do you have them in the shop anyway?
Yeah, and we sell a mixed pack in there.
Oh,
so it'd be handy for you to have.
Obviously you shouldn't be. The only thing is, obviously, if there's a fuse gone, there's a reason why a fuse is gone.
Yeah, so you need to find out.
Yeah, check it out. Don't stop putting a high rated fuse in. Right. Obviously, that can cause more problem than trying to fix it.
The other thing as well is obviously if you're on a site and you've got it connected to mains, obviously be mindful as to what the ampage of the pedestal is, because the majority in this country are 16 amps. A lot of them may be lower, so just obviously keep an eye on what that is. The last thing you want to do is have everything running in one go, and then it just trips the system.
Okay.
Yeah. The microwave, what sort of
that's off 240.
We won't be using that while we're at Newport.
No, it just runs purely off mains. Again, I've actually got one similar to this in my house.
I think it's the same as my dad's.
So all you do, that doesn't do anything.
Oh, good.
At the moment.
On its own.
The way you do it, you press the microwave button first, then you just turn that, and that will decide the setting that you want it on.
Okay.
So obviously, different percentages of power. You press that again to confirm, and then you turn it. Confirm your time. Start, stop. Nice and simple.
Okay.
If you just want to go quickly, or you know how many minutes you want off the top of your head, just press the quick start button, and then press that again for another minute.
Okay.
And then obviously you got your different settings. I don't know what different things they are, but I don't use them myself.
No, my dad's got one of those.
Yeah. Having those big efficiencies.
So advanced that it's just bonkers.
Yeah. You only just want to warm the beans up.
Yeah.
That's what I do in mine anyway.
To be honest, we could live without one.
Yeah.
We rarely use it.
No. Like I say, it's all there for you if you do decide you want it.
So there's a 240 volt
Yeah.
over there again, only when we're connected to the mains.
Exactly that, yeah.
12 volt in the centre.
And 12 volt, the old
like cigarette lighter
style.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where we attach the
TV.
TV or phone charge.
Yeah.
There's two microphones here, aren't there?
Okay.
Yeah.
The kitchen.
There's little lights. So, do these have separate switches somewhere?
They do on the
on the base. You should see a little rocker switch.
You'll see the back switch.
Oh, I've got it. Yeah.
Same with the main lights up the top here. They got little rocker switches on them.
On the main light.
So do you have to switch them on independently, or can you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So with the main lights, well, you've got two settings: a bit duller or a bit brighter.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Is
this deliberately tinted?
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's just.
The 12-volt spotlights.
Problem is, it's like a double glazed unit, but you can't get anything in between it to clean it. So you see, there's a vent.
Yeah.
So it's double glazed. You can't get anything in there
to clean it. So it's permanently grimy.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Even though the outside might be clean, this inside here, you just can't get to it to clean it.
Lovely.
It's really annoying them thing now. I've got the same on my van.
Need a cleaner.
Can't get in there. Can't get in there. It's really annoying me.
Is there anything I've gone over that you just like to know about as well?
Maybe toilet.
Yeah, maybe toilet.
Maybe toilet.
So,
knowing how to use it. Have a look.
The job no one wants to have.
Go on. Yeah.
Obviously, you lose all that for you. Once you finish with it, just open. You got the grey lever here, which you pull around to the side. And as you can see, it's opened the
That's the liquid. Yep.
Yeah. It's actually not smelling too bad at the minute. They've obviously cleaned it out well.
Open it to use it.
Yeah. Open it. Yeah. Then just leave it open as well. Then you press the button on the top. That's your flush. Obviously, chemical will just go in there for you. And then just let it go out, close it again, then it's good to go again.
Okay. Pink at the top.
Pink in the top.
Green at the bottom.
Green,
green, blue.
Well, we're doing green.
Yeah.
Because you need green, and I think we need green for new wine.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think it's
a lot of people do. A lot of people are slowly just moving purely.
It's just easier to do green.
Yeah.
We'll see what the sites are doing because some do need the blue. If they're operating blue, then it does need blue.
We'll have a blue. The pack we give you has a blue supplied anyway.
Okay.
I'll show you green. To be honest, it will take you quite a while to get through the chemical. Okay. Really. A lot of people do take a while. Obviously, if you're going to be using the loop if it's proper use rather than using site facilities, you'll get through chemical quicker. But if you're just using it as an as and when thing, then it'll be better. Then.
So we close it for transit.
Yeah, again, just close it round.
If you're not using it, close it.
Yeah.
Only open it to use it. Close it once you're finished.
Okay. So that keeps the caravans fresher.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. You want to keep that shut. Okay. It depends how much you use it. Obviously, shut. Once you're not using it, shut. Shower head. Where's your shower head? I'll see it for me. Has it got a little strip?
That's got the Here we go. So with this type of shower, I'll just point it over there in case there's any water in the system. It's just got a little trigger on top here, which you just basically.
You can press.
There you go.
Obviously touch that on.
Bring it back, and then that will just release it all for you. And then just push it back in, and then it's obviously all closed up for you. Nice and easy. It is quite stiff, but it will slowly bring itself back around.
Okay. Just going back to the shower. Obviously, if this is your only option of shower, is obviously your onboard shower. That little control there, obviously, it restricts how much water you're using. So you wet a bit, wash a bit, wet a bit, wash a bit. So you're limiting how much water you're using. So if you have it flat out, obviously within a couple of minutes you've probably used all your hot water. So obviously it's not a long shower. So but if you use a bit at a time, obviously you're conserving water. Most of it isn't just going straight down the plug hole. Most of it you are getting most of where you want to wash.
Yeah.
Plus the hot water tank is a 10 litre hot water tank. But as you're using it, obviously it starts filling with cold water.
So it's going to be
by the time you're doing 3/4 down it's then obviously more cold than it is hot. Obviously then you have to wait for it to warm back up again.
Okay.
Alright.
And then you
that's
stand it on off.
Yeah.
Mixer tap. Yeah, you got your mixer tap.
So actually it won't be great for new wine.
Well, it's usable. Usable.
It'll be a problem for you because you'd like to have.
Well, no.
15 minutes.
No, the only reason I need 15 minutes is to wash my hair. And I have hair. It takes less time.
Don't start that. Obviously on this camera you can't see me. Obviously wash and go is not just a type of shampoo.
Is
there a plug for this one, or do we need a...
There isn't, no.
There may be in the drawer. Maybe in the drawer. I'll go help. Or not. I can't see anything in the drawer. Obviously we need to get you some if there's none. If it's either that or in the is there any in there? No, I can't see any in here.
We've got one.
Yeah, we need to get you some.
Yeah, we'll get you
some.
one.
Yeah, there should be at least 3 in here. There's one shower, one bathroom, one kitchen.
Okay.
There's not in any other drawer. Okay. Are we happy with that?
Yeah, we have from there.
Is there a light switch for the...
Yeah, above your head. On the actual light itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with the bathroom. They're on the actual light itself.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The other thing I was going to ask was about shower rails. Not shower rails, towel
Towel
rails.
rails. Yeah, yeah.
One.